In this lesson, we'll begin working on animating the arms for our new ending. As stated before, we're going to have the character's hands resting on its hips, and that's going to really bring out this stretch that we've animated, as we'll see shortly. So let's go ahead and select this global control, and we'll bring back the visibility of the arms and hands. And once we've done that, let's go ahead and select them, all four controls, and we'll go into our perspective and graph view and frame our F-curve. What we want to do from here is find a pose where the character's hands are falling but where they're close to the crate, because what we're going to do is we're going to want on frame about 79. That's where we're getting that pose. We're going to want to keep their position where they're at there, and then delete our access keys so we can change the ending for our arms. So on frame 179, we'll make sure we're there. We'll select all of our F curves. Okay. And let's go to our insert key tool and middle mouse button, click right there on 179. So now we have a key on most of our channels, and we could go ahead and delete these excess keys after frame 179. Great. But now what we'll also want to do is make sure we have some keys for our rotate channels. So on 179, let's just press Shift E after we've selected our rotate channels, and what we'll also need a key is our thumb root curl channel, because we haven't really been animating that, so we just want to make sure we have keys there because we're about to animate it when we bring the hands back to the character's side. What's also going to get keyed are the character's elbow controls and the shoulder controls too. So let's prepare for that. With this right shoulder, with that selected, we'll select the either keys or the F curve, doesn't matter. Then we'll go to our insert key tool, and on 179 we'll use it to set some keys. Then we can select our excess keys here and delete them. Okay, for this for our elbow control, we could just press Shift W to key our translate channels. Then we can move to the left side, select this elbow control, press Shift W. Okay, so we have some keys there. And for the left shoulder, again, we'll make sure we have keys on frame 179, and then we'll go ahead and delete our excess keys. Great. Now once we've done this, we're now ready to go ahead and translate our character's hands back to the character's waist. So we want to find the right timing for that, and we're just going to be blocking out the hands right now, and then we'll work on their more finer detail after we're done with blocking them out. So let's go to 189, and we'll start with the right arm, translate it right back to the character side, and once there, we're going to want to go ahead and start fixing up the character's wrist. Whoa, don't want to go on the crate. Let's go ahead and fix up the character's wrist so that it is resting on his hips the way we want it to. Oh, there we go. We're going to want to translate the hand back here. So let's do that. Translate our character's arm. And then we'll go to our wrist control. And let's go to our thumb root curl. And we'll bring that all the way back to 10. And then we'll go to our thumb roll and fix that up. So that's going back too. And then from there, we'll translate our character's hand back. And the reason why is so we can have our character's thumb resting where it needs to on the hip. Okay. And we'll see if we can bring it back some more in our thumb roll channel. On 189, we sure can. Then we'll go to our arm IK, bring that out some more. Ramp forward and up. And then let's start adjusting our rotation. Rotate our hand out in the Z, and to the side in the X, and a little bit more up in all directions. Okay. Now we could go back to our right arm IK control, bring that back and down and closer into the body. Okay, and we want the thumb to be right there by the hips. So once they're there, we can now go ahead and start working on fixing our fingers. So let's bring the pinky up and the ring finger, we'll bring that up, the mid and the index. Great. So now our character's hands are resting on his hips, and we have our first extreme pose where the hands are on the character's side. So from here, let's go ahead and adjust our character's shoulder by bringing that back. Okay. And once it's back, we could go ahead and find the elbow control and fix that so that the elbow is a little bit more back too. Okay, probably out some more. We could bring it forward some more too. There we go. So that's looking good. So with this pose, we could go ahead and bring our work more to the left side. But let's stop the video here, and in the next lesson we'll just continue working on our arms, starting this time with our left hand.